POC Network here with another unboxing, this time coming from a new company that we haven't worked with in the past. This is Wohome, and this is their new soundbar. It's a 38-inch soundbar that's a total of 80 watts power-wise, and we're going to pop it open today and see what it looks like, what all comes on the box, or in the box, and then you'll go to POCnetwork.net and see what we have to say about this later on once we've had a moment to actually plug this in and give it a try and see what it sounds like. Inside the box, you have a little box here, and in it you have the power cable, which is your typical power cable with a nice good brick on it. You have a little bag in here that looks like you have your typical accessories that you normally find with a soundbar. You have a very thin and basic optical cable for digital sound. Optical's good for up to 5.1 channels. You have an RCA cable, which is just 3.5 millimeter to RCA. So in case you want to feed it analog, which gives you two channel stereo. And then you have 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter, also analog, which gives you also stereo. You have a little instruction manual here that walks you through all the various different features and functions of the soundbar. You have mounting screws and anchors for installing it on the wall if you want to hang it. And then finally you have a remote control. And the remote control definitely looks pretty similar to a lot of the speaker bars out on the market. You have your power button, mute, you have your, looks like maybe bass level or bass adjustment up and down, your input selection, volume up, down, track selection, left and right, play and pause in the center, and you have your TR plus and minus down below, which is more than likely your treble adjustment up and down, and then BT for Bluetooth, and then you have music mode or audio mode selections for profiles. You got music, TV, and movie. And then finally you have default, just to go to the default, I'm assuming flat scenario, and where you're not getting all that processed sound. And that's it. That's the remote. Really simple. Runs off of AAA batteries, and let's see if it actually comes with any batteries. It does not. So you have to use your own batteries. Batteries are not included. The speaker bar is, well, it's 38 inches long, and it's good for just about any 40-inch TV, 50-inch TV, 55-inch TV, even maybe a 60-inch TV. Anything beyond that, you might want to consider getting a larger system or at least a larger bar. The speaker has a really fancy little glossy kind of a shell to it, and the sides have a nice kind of a brushed metal kind of a theme going on both sides. On this side over here, you have your control buttons. You have power, source, and volume up and volume down. And the source is just going to run through the options on the back, which are USB optical, the auxiliary 3.5 input, your RCA auxiliary analog input, and your digital coaxial input. So optical, coaxial digital, and then you have 3.5 and RCA analog. And then you also have a USB port, so in case you want to plug in MP3s or anything like that off of a USB drive, you can just play it directly from there. And then you have your DC input. And then on the back, pre-installed, you have two brackets here for installing it to the wall with. So if you do want to install this on the wall, you don't have to add anything. And of course, you can take them off. Each one has 4 screws, so in case for some reason you just don't like them, then you don't like them, it's fine. Inside the actual speaker, you have 2 3-inch sub speakers and 2 3-inch full range speakers to help give you your full range width. And you have your rear port for the woofer that's inside that those subs are, it's passing air out of. On the bottom, you have rubberized feet right there, nice thick feet for keeping it in place. It's actually not so much rubbery, it's kind of a foamy, it looks like. There's foam stickers on there, and just gives it a good firm sit for wherever it's sitting. This speaker runs for about $89.99 currently. That's currently at the time of this video. And we'll have links in the description below to help get you there. And of course, we'll have a full review on this later on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go test this out now, see what it sounds like, and then let you know what we think at POCnetwork.net, where the full story will be published. Again, that's POCnetwork.net. Now, if you liked what you've seen here, don't forget to subscribe below. We have that subscription button down there, as well as a comment section, so you can communicate with us and or amongst each other. And as always, we thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time. If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.